this is amazing. Thank you all for being here. This is our 10th fashion show. Some of you have been with us for all 10 years. If you haven't, and this might be your first episode here with CASA, we're delighted to have you join us. And we have a lot of great things going on over the course of the next couple hours. So pay attention, have fun. And most of all, we want to thank you for your generous support and the work that we're doing for New Hampshire's children throughout the state. Children that come to the attention of our courts because they've been abused or neglected and have the benefit of a CASA advocate by their side as they make their way through our court system and child protection systems. So thank you for supporting that. That's what we do, that's all we do, and we're delighted that you're here. We have a lot of folks to thank, which we will do over the course of the event. We want to thank CrewCon, our premier, presiding, naming, best sponsor ever for CASA, and their CEO will be speaking in a few minutes. I'd like to acknowledge real quickly all of the CASA volunteers in the room. If you could stand up and wave a shout out to these amazing It's because of their tireless energy and commitment to these children that we are able to accomplish such great things. So thank you to all of them. I have the privilege of starting off by welcoming, and we are so delighted that the Governor Hassan, has been able to join us this afternoon, and she's going to share a few remarks with you. But welcome the Governor of New Hampshire, Governor Hassan.
Thank you, Marty Sink, for all the work you do as President and CEO. Thanks as well to Jerry Moriarty, Chairman of the Board, and all of the Board of Directors, to the CASA staff and volunteers. Thank you and congratulations to CASA and to all of you for 25 successful years of serving New Hampshire's children. I also want to recognize my friend Senator Ayotte, who I know will be speaking in a few minutes. I haven't had a chance to see Susan Lynch here yet. She's in the dressing room. Okay, a very important place to be. She is honorary chair of the event, and obviously, as both a physician and as First Lady, she has been a huge supporter of CASA, so I'm very grateful to her. I'm hoping that Cassandra Gatzis made it as well, and I know that we all send our best wishes to Mayor Gatzis for a speedy recovery, and we're very glad that Cassandra is here. And to today's event sponsors and supporters, know what a difference you are making today, and thank you. And finally, to this year's distinguished group of models, I'm not going to be able to stay for the actual show. One, I'm very grateful to all of the models. Two, I'm delighted to know that there are male models joining us for the first time this year. And I have to do a shout out to one of them because it's Jamie Staten, and last night I was playing catch with him on the first baseline at the Fisher Cats. So he is a very nimble and good guy, and he is showing off his ability to do a lot of different things by being at the baseball stadium last night and here doing a fashion show tonight. I say he's nimble because I'm not the best thrower in the world, so he played catch with me with great toughness. Look, what CASA does is so critically important. It recruits, trains, and supervises guardian ad litem volunteers. And they represent the best interests of abused and neglected children in a court system that can in fact be complicated, overwhelming, and not always providing the best ear to children. And that's one of the reasons the CASA system and all of you who are volunteers are so important. CASA represents an unyielding commitment to New Hampshire's young people. In 25 years, it has served nearly 10,000 children. That's really remarkable. Think about that. Every child in the Granite State has the fundamental right to be safe, to be treated with dignity and respect, to learn and grow with a caring and loving family. And all of you today, your efforts help ensure that some of our most vulnerable children have that opportunity. My mom was a high school history teacher, and she often said to me that what children need more than anything else in the world is to know that there is a grown-up in their corner. All of you here today have proven that you are there for our children. You are that grown-up. Thank you. We also owe a special thank you to Marty Singh today, because Marty, your leadership has paved the way for non-attorney community volunteers to become a positive force for protecting our children in a complex legal system. So I thank you again, Marty, for all of your work. This fashion show is celebrating its 10th year. It is more and more successful with each passing year, critical to spreading CASA's noble vision of providing every abused and neglected child in New Hampshire courts with an advocate. And this is the largest fundraiser to support these efforts. So again, my thanks to all of you for doing that. Without all of you, the supporters and the volunteers who are here, CASA's work would truly not be possible. You need to know that. This is a group effort. You represent what I like to call the all-hands-on-deck spirit of the Granite State. You also represent what I think is unique about the Granite State and about us as a democracy. We engage with each other, we identify problems and challenges, we roll up our sleeves, and we get the job done. In addition to the 10,000 children that you have all helped and that CASA has represented over the last 25 years, know that in addition to helping each and every child that a volunteer is partnered up with, you are laying the groundwork to make life much better for children and families you will never meet. That's the brilliance of a democracy. Everyone counts in a democracy. And when you help solve one person's problem, you make it possible for us to prevent those problems from affecting countless of other people and children. Think about the value of your work, not only in the day-to-day, but going forward. It is extraordinary. So on that note, I hope you have a great time today on another successful fashion show. I am so pleased to be here to celebrate with you, and especially to recognize CASA's 25th anniversary. And I am so proud of all the work you do. The dedication to the protection of our children strengthens our families, our communities, and our state. It improves the quality of life for all of our people. It proves that when we, each and every one of us, care for each other, we all get stronger. I'm so honored and inspired by all of you. Thank you so much for what you do.